Hello crafty friends, this is Irene from Impressive Formations. I don't know if you saw one of Anna Griffin's recent, I don't know if they're reviews or whatever, but she showed this teacup, and I was curious about how it got done, so I'll show you what I did. Obviously I don't know if that's what she did, but I figured I'd do a video of that, of what I've done. So this was a picture of her teacup. So I've already pre-cut a couple things. So the circle, the lid, a spoon, and a little tea bag. So I'll start with some of the dies that I'll be using here. So obviously we are using, here's the teacup dies over here. So this is the Teapot box dies, and I have the one mounted here because I'm ready to cut it, but I wanted to show you how I'm doing the cuts. And then I have some nested circle dies. So I am using, like this particular one, which is, let's measure it here. It's like about 3 3¼ inch in diameter. Here's the main box here. Okay, so this is to cut the inside, at least how I'm doing it. Okay, so I'm only interested in this section. I don't really care about the rest, so that's why this is like this. So let's go ahead and cut that. The other die I'm using is this is from the square concentric dies, and I'm using this die and then this circle got used to create this. Okay, so it's this die, and then you need this one to cut this circle out. So that's that. Oops. So anyway, let me move this one out also. So we need another one of these. So I've already cut one out for the center part. So this guy will be added to the second part. So now we kind of have 2 of these. So we'll come back to that. And I am using some of her new cardstock. It is the Luxury Christmas Present foil cardstock. I'm using one of the green layers, which is here. Now, since it's kind of pricey, and I wasn't sure if I would mess up on that or not, I'm only going to do the card front with this, okay? And then the rest will be the green, the solid green. So since I'm only doing the card front, I am going to do that, and then we need the window. So when you are cutting these, make sure that like you have this equal space here. So like over here it's wider, so we need to move it that way. So I'm only eyeballing it, like I said, and so it looks about right. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it there. And then I haven't cut the whole box yet, so I'll have to do that too. So we are left with our teacup face here. Okay, so this is 110-pound cardstock from Michaels. I think I can probably fit it here. It's nice and thick cardstock. Let me see if I don't think it's going to fit here, so I'm going to have to use the bigger plates. So let's mold. We have all these cutting plates, but just to be safe, I'm going to move that over here. So let's cut this whole box. So this is pretty much the back side. Okay, so there's the box. All right, let me put these plates away. And I'll put these plates away. And I'm missing this. I'll put them close by in case. And then put these long ones away. So many plates, okay. So I think we are done for right now. And then I'm putting this back because I don't want to lose it. So this is from Hero Arts, Infinity Dies. Okay, so this is the main, this is our back, and here is the front. So the way I did it is we need to start creasing these. So there's fold lines that are done for you. This one's the same. This one we're gonna fold it back. I should have probably kept a little bit more of this one. Like cut more of the bottom part. There's some fold lines here. It'll probably make the folding a lot easier. So let me just crease that well. And this guy, yeah, I should have cut a little bit more into that. So this bottom half glues here. So let's do this guy this way. So this is the way it's going to look. These guys fold up. We're going to attach this here. We'll attach these here. Well, we are ready to close this. Okay. Okay, so for now though, let's work on our 2 inside panels. So we need to cut the handles off. Actually, I'm going to cut, it's probably this here. Yeah. We can use these to attach. I'll probably just cut this piece off here. Oh, yeah, it's sticking out a little bit. Cut that part off. We'll use these to attach. And then this one too, we'll use that to attach. And from this one, we'll do the same. We probably don't need it this big, so we'll cut that. I'm cutting the base, and then here, we don't need this much. We probably need about that much. It's kind of like the little hinges, right? So I guess these guys can go back. So I'm going to glue these here, glue these here, and that's our, and then we're going to slide these inside and then put the top. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so we are going to attach this one here. And then these two, put glue here and then here. And then same thing. We'll attach those and attach these. All right, I think they're set. And actually, I should have probably also, so these will get mounted here, right? In here. So I think these are hindering me, so I am going to cut those off. These guys. Okay, let's try it now. Let's see if this was glued on here. Does it bother us? And I don't think it does. So these guys are down here. Yeah. So what I'm going to do, I should have left some of these to fold and to attach to the bottom. But since I didn't do that, now we'll create our own little fold lines with some of these scraps. So let's try. I'll probably take some from some of these. let's see. Oh my gosh, what a mess I'm making. All right, we'll cut it right around there. We just need a little base down here to glue. So we're going to attach glue here at the bottom. And we'll put our base kind of centered, right? Oh wait, that's not what we want. Okay, so we do need our little hinges. Never mind, we can't use that. Okay. We need, so I don't know if you can see, there's like a square point here. This is where our base is. So it's right around here. I'm going to cut this part off. So I don't know, this is like about, it's probably, let me straighten this out a little bit. So it's about 1 inch by, and then we'll say 1.5. That way it's nice and clean cuts. So you need like 1 inch and by 1.5. So we'll cut 1 inch. We need 2 of these little flaps. And then we set 1.5. Okay, so let's move these guys out of the way. Okay, so this is our top where these 2 little circles are. And we are going to fold these in half. I'm going to give them a good crease. Okay, so this guy, I'm going to glue it here. Okay. Our little tab here. And while that dries, I will glue the second one here. Actually, I'm going to let it pass through. Did I do that over here before it completely dries? Yeah, you want these? You want to butt this part off to the end, and then we'll cut this off. I should have done this earlier. Okay, so now with my little scissors, we'll sneak in here. And actually, since you're mounting, we're going to be mounting things on them, you could actually just leave them straight. It's not going to hinder anything. So when I cut the circle, if I would have left part of the fold, part of this section, then we wouldn't have to be adding our little hinges. But I didn't do that. Okay, so I think this one's a little too long. So I'm going to cut this a little bit. Okay, so these now have a place to get glued down to. Like that. Okay, this guy will come in here. So I'm going to go ahead and just add some glue to the bases. Somewhere centered here. That kind of lines up all the little circles together. Now this is probably the best time to add our, like in that picture, it had snow people. So let's add a few of these guys. So I like these guys because they're singing. So I'll glue those. I know these are stickers, but I don't want the sticky back, so I'm just gonna add them there. And then I'm gonna add, I don't know if there's any other ones with that are singing. Well, this guy has a little book here, so I will use that one. And I will mount it on here. So he needs some glue down here. He goes in that second pane. And then we'll need, we can put these guys at the very end. Okay, so this is what we're coming up with. Okay, now are these too big if we were to put them there? I don't think so. We can put that, or we can put these. Maybe these are a little bit more proportional. Well, but then you don't see their faces, right? So I'll go ahead and just glue these over here. Since these are stickers, well, I think they are. Well, maybe they're not. We'll just add some glue. And we will mount them in the very back. Maybe a little bit towards that side. Yeah, I think that works. Okay, so let's get our snow people out of here. Okay, so I should have put adhesive on this first. But no worries. We're going to put adhesive here. Okay, I guess that goes over here. I want to just crease it really quickly so that the tape is on good. I don't know if you can't see this, but I'm just burnishing the adhesive things. So now we are ready to glue these. So let's take this, we'll start towards the back. We take the tape off and just adhere the boxes. And let me run my adhesive, and now we need our fancy panel. And I know I left it somewhere over here. Oh, it's over here. So this panel goes here. And I'm going to put some glue here at the base so it gets stuck to the box too. This is where I should have extended the cut, right? So let's remove this. And then we'll remove this one too. So it goes down like that. Okay, so let's adhere this part first. And then we'll adhere this part. And I guess we will need some more adhesive so we can glue this piece. Okay, so my tape is here. It is. We will put it there. Let's put it, since it's already open right now, we'll put it here and cut that part off. And now we close these together, adhere those tops. And so here is our teacup. So now we're going to glue this gold trim to the face of our card. Now you can also put a piece of acetate right now with double-sided sticky tape, and then so it looks like a see-through window type of thing. That will look really cute. All right. We're gonna need a red bow. Okay. Just making sure everything is glued down really well. Okay, so now the other thing you can do is, I had cut this part in gold. So if you want, you can add like a gold handle. Let's see how it looks. So we could add a gold handle here, right? I kind of like it. So let me just trim those little pieces. I'm going to go ahead and add that. And then here's the lid. We will add the lid in gold also. Oops. I think I folded it too much. So here, because you're doing foil on foil with adhesive, it takes a little longer to set. All right, and then I'll add a piece of tape here. We're going to put a piece of tape on the bow, so we attach it there. And so this now looks similar to here. We just need a greeting. Here's my little pack of greetings. Actually, I have one the same as theirs. Season's greetings. It's the sticker. Oh, I think it got reused. Okay, so we will send right there. Okay. So there's my take on it. She added some holly over here. I mean, you can continue embellishing it as much as you want. But that's the way I did mine. And I did also want to mention, so the die set comes with some little tea bags. You can add maybe a little spoon. We can go ahead and add those. I think that looks cute. So I'm just going to put some of these mini foam tape. And then another thing I was thinking about is, where did I leave it? I had cut I got lost in all this cutting up and doing. I had cut this tag out such that, oh, here it is. So if you can type a message like to whatever family, right, from your family. Let me see if I can explain myself. So if this is your text here, you know, you can glue it in the back, right? And so that could be your gift tag. So that's what you can personalize it, right? So I'm just gonna add, got glue all over my fingers. Okay, this guy will put it here, and then we will add a little spoon. A little bit off here, so let's push it right here. There we go. So these come out really cute. So like for my prototypes, so we've done this. This was my prototype, right? If you want to do this scene. So this particular die set is from this set, the Christmas Shadow box dies. So I think this one comes with, I used, you know, the houses. I used the houses, the Santa, and some of the trees to create this one. And then this is not Anna Griffin, but I thought it would be cute for Halloween, right? And you can stuff, see on the back, I use one of Anna Griffin's rub-ons for the moon, but you can toss in some candy, right, at the very back. Maybe some Smarties or some Tootsie Rolls. And this is just some other dies, but these are really cute, and I hope it inspires you to make your own. Thanks for watching, you guys. I'll catch you again next time.